Hello, everybody. Welcome back to more Sea of Stars. Continuing from where I left off, I did end up taking a week break because I was on vacation. But jumping back in, I did have to separate my party to go tackle certain quests along this perilous journey because we're trying to get all the ingredients for a special, I think they said a loaf of bread to be cooked inside a volcano. So we can wake the sleeper, the giant dragon sleeping on the map. So we did already end up getting a dragon scale from the Sea of the Dead with our main guy. So now we have to get something. I think we're here in the volcano, but we're on to get our next ingredient. So this looks exciting. I really have so now I'm back from where I was, and I can just focus on doing a couple more of these guys. I feel like I'm pretty close to the end of this. That doesn't sound good. Nice. Timing needs to be better. I feel like it's keep of time. We already broke the rules, so we should be able to help a lot more. Whatever. Yeah. Oh, because he's... The sad thing is, we're making this because it's the last thing he's gonna do. Because he was struck by a really bad curse. It's gonna be killing him. Okay, I saw a chest over there. I gotta make sure I grab it. Oh. Interesting. Okay, cool. Want to make sure there's nothing up here to get. Doesn't look like it. Damn. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. I was gonna say, I swear I saw a chest. But it's over here. Okay, it's gonna give me a potion. Volcanic armor, never mind. Oops. I'm assuming he can't wear it. Yeah. Okay, what do these do? Magic attack. HP. Okay. Should have got another abacus. Okay. 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 Nice. What? Okay. Wonder what the boss is gonna be in here. Oh gosh. Uh-oh. Okay, don't mess this up, please. Oh, okay. Okay. Ouch. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. Actually, I want him to use it because his attack is better. It would do both. Nice. Oh, wow. Okay. That was good. Okay. Crossing the bridge. Let's go. Nice. Okay. I'm gonna be doing something. Oh my gosh. Okay. We'll do Moonerang. We'll attack both. Oh my gosh, I did it again. Black hole. Okay, that was good. And you're gonna die. Both of us. Nice. I don't have to level up too, which is good. Oh wow. Not a magic. What? Magic pop. The first item used during a round won't spend the character's turn? That's actually really good. What does he have? That actually might be really good. Oh. Interesting. This place is cool. Oh. Okay, let's see what you got. Gar was just at our outpost and mentioned you be coming. I came after grabbing what I could. Do you need anything? Sell stuff. Oh. Yeah, let's sell this. Let's sell this. This. Okay. Now let's see if I can buy anything. Nope. Nope. No, can't. Don't need anything for here. So we're going to rest. We're gonna save. So this is about to be a boss battle for sure. Let's see what kind of food we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have 9. So we can cook one more real quick. Cook. So we have one. That might be good. Wait, actually, no. This would be good. Because if somebody dies, I can heal real quick, and it won't use a turn. That's actually no. Whoops. That's actually so good. Because then I can revive and still heal. Okay. Or revive and then still attack. Or actually revive and still heal. Okay. This is our target? Yes. Oh my gosh, it's a volcanic toad. It will be vulnerable to your lunar magic. Good. Okay. So that means we're gonna use this. And hopefully not mess it up like an idiot. The messed up thing is they were gonna send this person here by themselves. Can I pull them both over there? That would be interesting. Let's see what happens. Oh, it didn't even put him in the thing. Interesting. Okay. So, what I'm going to do hit this like that. Attack there. Bang. Tremor. Okay, that's pretty good, I guess. Okay. And I have to use this. Good. Combo. You could try it. You're going after me, of course you are. Okay. So I'll use that for now. Bam. That's not gonna do what I needed to do. Yeah, sadly it doesn't do what we needed to do. They're gonna shield us real quick. Alright. That bothers me so much. That's nothing. Okay. Oh my gosh, I did it. That was awesome. This boss, this volcanic thing is really cool. Defeat Toadcano. Okay. Toadcano is a cool name. Okay. Who's gonna attack? Garl. Oh, how sad. Sarai. Yeah. Mana. Mana, I guess. Ugh. Thanks for the help, Rashawn. Naturally. Now to wait for the others. So yeah, we're baking it there, I believe. Mirth. And so we must come together for his final wish. For Garl. For Garl. Planting a bunch of wheat. Oh, using that thing, right? To like super fertilize it. Wow, okay. Great job, everyone. That there, hold be full to the brim. A valiant effort. It's time to set sail. All aboard? Wait for me. I do have to listen to all her stories. Okay. Totally in the face of Anzale, too. Garl, do you think? Zale! So you got Zephyr? Right here. How about Malcolmud? He's still working on it. We'll need time anyway. Lots of crops in the Vespertine. Right, that's all going. Garl, please stop. Garl! I'm okay, Villiers. Just need a moment here. You take it easy, okay? We'll carry the crops. But you're right. That's probably best. Dang it, dude. I like Garl a lot. I'll take care of it. You spend some time with your friend. Thank you, Sarai. Bang. Haha, that's one way too. Take it easy, Garl. Wow, this really hurts. I hope I'll be able to. We're with you no matter what. We didn't come this far for nothing. I'll see this through. I think I have finished. Yeah? Are you happy with the result? Why do you ask? I did for you. Well, are you happy you did it for me? Yes, but I hope you like. I'm sure he will, Malcolmud. I remember you. You can look too. Okay. Yes! Yes, yes. So the crops go up there. Chuck them in. Flour fills up here for mixing. What are those things? After a little kneading, bring it up there. Knead some more. Let it sit with the heat and... Good job, Malcolmud. It's perfect. I only follow your plan. Guys, this is gonna be huge. Can we help? Of course. A lot of flour. It's baking up there. Alright, Malcolmud, time for the heat. Perfection. Now we let it bake. Yeah? Dang. It's a giant piece of bread. It comes and goes. Like right now, I feel just fine. Let's just share some more memories, okay? That's all I want. Oh, I know. Remember when I brought you cookies while you were at the academy? Yeah, you never told us how you managed to make the flying platform move. With a monocle. Huh? Was it a magic monocle? Oh no, I used it to focus sunlight directly onto the rune. It made sense, so I just went for it, and it worked. The beam wasn't very strong, though. That must have taken hours. Sure did. 8, in fact. No way. Yep. Well, 8 hours of sunlight, to be exact. That's excluding the night I spent halfway up in the air. How did you not get caught? Oh, I got caught, but I was already out of reach by the time Graham saw me. I wish I could have seen her face. Believe me, I wish I hadn't. So sad. That thing's done. Wow. Giant bread bowl. And then... Garl! I think my time's almost up. Don't say that. I have to. I have to finish this. Valir, please tell Malcolm to cut the lava flow. Glazel, I need Zephyr now. Here. I hope this works. Interesting. Yep, the wind spirit. Oh my gosh, that thing is massive, but he has beautiful eyes. Oh my gosh. Oh man, there it is. Thank you, Curious One, for this unprecedented act of goodness and generosity. Though your creation, the elements have soothed my long-tormented soul. Hey, anytime, it's just bread, really. This marks a new beginning for me. If it is not too much to ask, would you be willing to give me a new name? Sure. Ugh. I still have a bit of time, I could do this. Okay, so what are your ambitions? My past was one of anger and destruction, but you have shown me the way to a higher purpose. I wish to honor your memory by becoming a devoted caterer. Ah, that's so nice of you to say. So a butler, huh? How about Sinclair? That's a pretty cool name. Nah, hold on. Okay. Oh, I know. Something cool. For this new life, I shall name you Wentworth. That's dapper. Wentworth. Once again, I thank you. Never have I encountered such a caring soul. I understand your time is almost up. Is there anything I can do to repay your kindness? There is one thing, yes. For my final journey, I'd like to fly on your back with my friends. It would be my honor and privilege. Then please take us to the Moon Cradle. I want to be buried under the Celestial Willow. Garl. Oh, that is so depressing. Oh my gosh. That is so sad. Is he really gonna die? Hey, so we got to fly for a second time. That's pretty neat, huh? You should save your energy, Garl. I'm okay, it doesn't hurt anymore. I'm just really sleepy. We'll be with you until the end. I know, I'm so lucky. Hey, promise me one thing. Anything. I want you to use this gift. You'll travel across the Sea of Stars, whatever that is. We'll do it for you. I mean, someone has to kick Erlina's butt and teach the Fleshmancer a lesson. Might as well be you, right? We'll go and do that, don't worry. Oh, and you'll keep cooking too, right? Use what I taught you. Every day. We'll miss you so much. Zale, Valir, I can't thank you enough for everything. All those moments together, all the adventures. I couldn't have asked for better friends. Oh my gosh. That is so depressing. Is that his grave? Oh my gosh. We are gathered here today to honor Garl, the warrior cook. Born in Mooncradle, he chose a life of adventure and accomplished many deeds, from fighting alongside Solstice warriors to founding the peaceful town of Mirth. He even managed to soothe the sleeper. Yeah, you surely showed him, in the end. Son, good work. Like a true pirate chef. This adventure won't be the same without you, pal. May he be remembered for his warm heart, his bravery, and his unrelenting smile. May he be remembered. Garl, you really were the best of us. I miss you so much already. The world will hear the stories of your deeds for generations to come. This is my vow. Thank you for teaching me, Master Garl. I am glad you liked the kiln. Wow. Gosh, that's so sad. First episode back, yay! Gosh. It has been a couple of weeks already. Are we leaving anytime soon, Captain? You're giving Zale and Valir as much time as they need. Ah, I must hurt something awful. Their bond was a special one. Sure would hurt something fierce to lose one of your own. But you're right. We'll trade. Their friendship was something else. So, Captain, any ideas for our next adventure? Yes. The time has come. Captain? Oh, how exciting. Were they trying to sail on the Sea of Stars? So she's meditating. This is beautiful. I never expected a story to be told like this. Especially this. It hasn't been like this at all. And it's somber. I still can't believe he spent all that time on the platform with just a monocle and a cookie jar. He sure was a loyal friend. The best. Valir, I think I'm ready. I've been thinking about Erlina. No matter what kind of flesh-monster monster she's become, we have to defeat her, wherever she is. Garl sure held up his end of the bargain. The Sky Giants Council will let us through, I suppose. Across the Sea of Stars, whatever that means. For Garl, then. For Garl. Wow. With innocence lost and purpose reaffirmed, the powers of Solon and Luana start to awaken within Zale and Valir. Zale learns ultimate attack, salvation. Valir learns ultimate attack, retribution. So y'all ready to avenge your friend? We are. Garl. Well, this sucks. Thanks again. Sea of Stars, Rekengard would have loved it. It is quite sad. It's quite sad that the Warrior Cook won't be sailing with us anymore. You hanging in there? Losing a crew may never be easy. Where's his grandma? I swear his grandma was there. Oh, welcome. Welcome to the stream. So glad you can make it. Rare Jack? Hello. Well, thank you for the offer. Okay, so we gotta make it to the boat. It said there was treasure on the mountain pass, but to get there, it seems... Yeah. Actually, there is a shortcut, isn't there? Nah. Conch left. Are you serious? That's annoying. Why didn't it tell me that before? There's a conch left in Moon Cradle? Are you serious? How did I... Okay. So we're gonna just check everywhere. There's definitely not one in here. Okay. Nothing in there. Nothing over there. Nothing down there. Not seeing it up here. Did I already beat you? Yeah. Maybe later. Not in here. I'm not expecting to find 100% of everything. Okay, in here. No. Honestly though, that is depressing, man. I see a chest. I see a chest, but I don't think it's a conch chest. But I did see a chest indeed. Well, that sucks. But nope, nothing down there. Celestial Willow Leaf. Oh. Okay. The only thing I can think of is it is actually all the way up there. Which, I mean, I guess it could be. Okay. I swear there was a way to get up higher. Definitely not here. Not here. Oh yeah, I think I remember like my thought process on it. My thought process was it's in the headmaster's office. Because it's locked. And I didn't think it could be anywhere else. Yeah, it doesn't make sense for it to be anywhere else. What the heck is that? I just push these? That's dumb. Okay, what does that do? something for you? Perfect, thank you. How many of these things do I even have? 41. Oh. Out of I think 56, which is just nuts. But whatever. Whatever. Okay. I think I also got a question pack last time I played, which I need to go to the other place for it, which is map. Treasure left in Mountain Trail. Okay, I understand that. All clear. Oh, wow. Conch left in Bamboo Creek. Oh, yeah. Clearly, I'm not getting everything. But it's cool that it tells you when I got everything. Like that star. But I do believe I can go and unlock... No, I think someone else was able to do that? I don't know. I actually think. Go to X-Toll. Yeah. Dang it. It also says I left a conch in Brisk. Which I don't necessarily know how that's possible. But, okay. Okay. I can easily destroy anything that comes in my way. But thinking about it, I already got this thing. Dang it. Well, you know what? I hate you all. And then I also have to listen to Teak stuff as well. It's this stuff. Oh. That's what was behind there? Conch left in town of Brisk. Okay. I might actually listen to some of Teak's stuff. Now, while I'm about to end the episode, might be a good way to end it. think I want to do it at the first campfire where we met Teak. Make it symbolic. Dude, I hate you so much. And I'm also very curious about what the Sea of Star is. Oh. I guess I can only do it on the boat now. I thought I could set up a camp, but I guess not. Oh, I can. Set up camp. Okay. Oh, you found a new artifact. Let's see it here. Kukar the Unyielding. Okay. New story unlocked, Moon Cradle. Oh gosh, that's gonna be depressing. Hey, wanna hear a story? Yes. I'll go in order. What few people know today is the Kunis Naku had already been banished by this time the Great Summoning happened. The channeling had begun months prior, back when the lizard folk still had the upper hand. It was toward the end of the decades-long battle after it became clear that the Molkin mages would be the victors. On this night of nights, the air carried early cries of victory across the archipelago. Suddenly, the very sky tore open, and a giant sky serpent emerged to wreak havoc. To this day, historians argue about the origins of the sky serpent. Some say it is a monster of pure evil stolen from another plane of existence and forced to remain here. Others believe it came from above the clouds, a once friendly creature that had its mind corrupted by dark magic. But regardless of its origins, the sky serpent was set to change the world forever. Back in time of the Ovates, the ritual of the elements could have been performed to control the sky serpent's mind. But alas, the Ovates were long gone. Earth magic being their only strength at hand, the Molkin elementalists devised a plan to contain the threat by carving intricate wind tunnels straight into Extol's mountain. They turned it into a giant musical instrument. Blowing through the mountain, the wind started playing a melody so pure it forced the sky serpent into slumber. The magic was strong, and it was believed that the world would remain safe for generations, or rather, for as long as the mountain played the melody true. For the greater good, the Molkin gave up on the study of magic and established an outpost atop the mountain. Over generations, they became expert miners, living by a pledge to keep the wind tunnels operational. The brave Molkin have toiled around the clock, ever since protecting the world one pickaxe strike at a time. Despite centuries of stability, stories say that the magic enchantment on the wind tunnels will eventually fade away. One can only hope the Ovates will return before then. The end. Okay. The Three Sisters. It is said that whenever twins are born on the solstice, fate itself flips a coin. Their innate magic would either be incredibly heightened or corrupted into something that ought to be contained for the greater good. For generations, many solstice warrior twins have accomplished great deeds, but despite their immense potential, could never ascend into guardian gods. For ascension requires one of the winter and one of the summer, but kindred souls are not meant to part for eternity. On a particular warm summer solstice, Fate's coin landed on its edge, and triplets were born. As the great eagle's instincts indicated, it soon became apparent that mortality had split itself in three, as it to see their innate magic expressed in distant flavors. Because their actions would inevitably drive them far apart from one another, they were given annoyingly similar names: Moyara, Ymora, and Remea. Moyara was flown to Mooncradle, where she became the formidable Solstice Warrior and Zenith Academy's headmistress. Ever the stalwart protector, Moyara gave her life while leading the charge against the Dweller of Strife. Ymara was the neutral one, better known as the crone of Songshun Marsh. Living in secluded life, she is an observer of the distant future, offering cryptic insights on key events and looming threats that may or may not transpire. By age 5, she had correctly predicted that the Fleshmancer would leave and the Dweller of Strife were defeated, at the cost of Moyara's life. Despite her immense power, she remains impartial in the conflicts. Meanwhile, Ramoya devoted her every waking moment to studying what could be understood of the Fleshmancer's ways and developed forbidden acts of her own. Through her understanding of blood magic, she became the first necromancer and devised a way to trap souls within objects. One notable invention of hers is candles that never burn out, noticeable by Ramoya's signature green fire. Though their extreme commitment to differing paths, the three sisters have prompted countless musings on the choice one makes in life. To live bravely and selflessly, like Moyara, and embrace an early death while fighting for a worthy cause, or to live a quiet, peaceful, albeit solitary life like Ymara, foregoing ambition for the sake of safety, but never discovering one's true self, or perhaps to indulge oneself like Rumea, with utter confidence in her ability to overcome any retribution she might face as a result of her corruption. Could the three sisters truly be a trick of fate, or the spiteful game of gods unknown? Or is it simply that, in our search for meaning, we sometimes mistake pure happenstance for prophecy? It is probably for the best that we shall never know. The end. Interesting. The Two Alchemists. Countless millennia ago, two powerful alchemists named Rashan and Aephorol set out to create the elixir of life and succeeded. As all things in alchemy come at a price, the gift of immortality caused their bodies to decay, leading them to conceal their hideous under colorful robes. Reveling at first in the bright side of the immortal coil, they spent centuries nurturing the world and creating wonders to inspire into mortals. Over time, however, Aephorol grew increasingly jealous of the ephemerality he would never taste again. Thus began his wicked journey into forbidden schools of alchemy, a journey which would see every last bit of good in his heart dissipate, as he experimented with soul, bone, flesh, and blood alike. As fate would have it, Aephorol fully embraced evil and emerged as the Fleshmancer, a vengeful immortal plaguing the world with his monstrous creations. Rashan tried intervening as best he could, but all that ensued was unspeakable chaos and collateral damage as the two former friends fought with godlike powers. After much struggle, Rashan discovered the Flesh Minions' only weakness is the solar and lunar magic, a power bestowed upon those born during the solstice. He began training those children to become solstice warriors, singularly tasked with the culling of numbers of the Fleshmancer's creations, but Aephorol's knowledge was also growing. Eventually, he became capable of creating oddities of unlimited potential, known as Dwellers. They would be impervious to all forms of magic except during the total eclipse, when solstice warriors would have a very short window to attempt taking them down. And Dwellers, it turned out, creatures in development feeding on local life. Left to their own devices for too long, they would evolve into world eaters, spelling doom for all. Armed with knowledge and power, solstice warriors would patrol the world, tracking Dwellers to determine which should be taken down during the next eclipse. If they remained vigilant, they would never be a world eater, but Rashan knew such a stalemate would only cause Aephorol to devise something even worse. In a desperate attempt to get ahead, Rashan boldly performed transmutation alchemy in the very space-time continuum itself. After successfully splitting reality into countless timelines and parallel worlds, he shelved his alchemy vial and took up the mantle as the archivist. On an endless journey across all realities, he would catalog every possible outcome and search for a resolution to the throes of the Fleshmancer. Meanwhile, Aephorol rejoiced at the infinite number of opportunities for destruction that had just opened up to him. To find some measure of peace amidst their immortal conflict, the two alchemists made a pact to let fate of each timeline play out on its own. And so the game of cat and mouse began, played by dwellers and solstice warriors one level at a time, and by Rashawn and Aforel another. Across the myriad of timelines and over innumerable centuries, some worlds would never be visited by Aforel, while others would be cursed by his mark. Once marked, it was only a matter of time until a world met its finality, often following centuries of struggle. Each would either be destroyed by a world eater or permanently saved by the ascension of a pair of solstice warriors into guardian gods. As to when Rashawn plans on recomposing the timelines or whether he even knows how remains to be seen. The end. Okay, interesting. Mooncradle and the Elder Mist. It was as compelling as invitations could get. All of the best artisans in the world over received it, a personalized letter signed by the mysterious Great Eagle, enclosed with directions along with the promise of worthwhile endeavor and a touch of magic. They gathered en masse on the barren island to the southwest, hoping to meet the mysterious Great Eagle, who had signed their invitations. But all they found when they arrived were 3 vials, 2 of which were sealed. When they opened the first vial, it became clear to all that there was even more than the Great Eagle than what the stories had shared. As the cork was removed, a solar eclipse occurred, and a magical light flew in from the sky, reshaping the peninsula into a crescent. At the end of this dance, the light coalesced on the cliffside and gave birth to a tree so beautiful it appeared to belong in a dream. The celestial willow rose up, while the grass turned into its signature purple hue. As if the magic had spoken directly into their minds, the builders knew exactly what they had to do. They would build the town of Mooncradle and hold the festival by the celestial willow twice a year, in expectation of the Great Eagle's visit. Unless they happened to be born in Mooncradle, children of the solstice would never know their real parents, so that no one would feel different or rejected. Mooncradle was built around one core tenet: community. They built a common dormitory for everyone, along with a single shared dining hall. Zenith Academy was also clearly visible in all their minds. They built it, but had no idea how to give it its final touch. That was when the second vial uncorked itself. Glowing runes flew out and embedded themselves into Zenith Academy Foundation, enchanting it and levitating it with levitation magic. The school in the sky was born. As if to celebrate the builders' efforts, the third seal was undone, and out of the tiny vial flowed a seemingly endless stream of mist. It permeated Evermist Island, glowing its name. In the end, a peculiar voice spoke into their minds. The voice provided guidance to the education of solstice warriors and stressed the importance of seeking out the Elder Mist. Once there, training was complete. As the voice grew faint, the 3 vials disappeared. Since that day, the people of Mooncradle have held the festival to welcome children of the solstice, taking upon themselves to nurture them until they become of age. Solstice warriors would come and go, protecting the world while attempting to fulfill prophecies bestowed upon them by the Elder Mist. As the battle continues between dwellers and solstice warriors, Mooncradle represents the hope that someday guardian gods may rise and bring them lasting peace. The end. When Aforel first arrived on our realm, he brought with him a group of kid geniuses. If stories are to be believed, Kale and his friends had struck a deal with him to free their people. In the Fleshmancer's new base of operations, they would toil away creating machines for obscure uses in realms unknown. But sure, a base had yet to be built, so as always Aforel set out to locate the best collaborator there was to be found. He needed someone morally neutral, for it was execution he desired, not competition. With this new layer, he would prove himself superior to Rashawn by building a castle that would control time within itself. The Watchmaker was the perfect fit. She was only interested in her craft, and otherwise had no interest in Aforal's machinations. All she asked for in return was a workshop of her own, where she could be left to her own devices. The deal was struck, and together they designed the Clockwork Castle. The watchmaker began drafting schematics for kids to start production on, while she handled the more intricate parts herself. Meanwhile, Aforal enchanted countless cogs and bricks, giving them an aura of magic that none could understand. Construction was almost complete when Kale and his crew made their move. One night, they flipped exactly the right cogs so that when the castle's perpetual moon was activated, its core function would backfire. They had no goal in mind, other than foiling the Fleshmancer's plans, and in that respect, they'd succeeded resoundingly. What came of the sabotage was at that time now came to a halt within the Clockwork Castle, or rather within its inhabitants, and they had played their trick so well that Aforal didn't even know they'd done it on purpose. There would be no impressing Rashawn at this time, but he could definitely see some upside to the workshop that operated forever. As a final touch, he ensured that any mortal leaving the castle would see themselves age instantly by the moment of the time they'd spent inside. Upon completion, Aforal locked everyone inside for a century, ensuring the watchmaker and the children could never leave, lest they die instantly of old age. The watchmaker thought nothing of it and relished the opportunity to focus on her craft for eternity. Yet in this time prison, Kale and his friends would have to work day and night. Proud of having done the right thing, it seems they are at peace with their situation. Perhaps getting to be kids forever helps in a way. From day one, they would always deliver while adding just the right amount of breakage to give the Fleshmancer countless headaches without raising suspicion. One can only feel gratitude when contemplating the suffering that's been delayed, or even prevented, thanks to their cunning game of wasting Aforal's time. And I feel bad for those kids, I gotta say. 2 more. Whew. It was like a dream. No one believed it at first, that their seemingly eternal journey could finally be over. Why them? And with the current Oracle of Tides being so young, who could confirm the long-awaited discovery? But in their heart of hearts, they knew before them, appearing even more vividly than in their visions, stood the Tower of Ansuldo. And so it was with the nomads of the sea who had traversed abyssal plains since their memorable would settle at long last. Having reached their promised land, they started building next to the tower. In Dockery Village, generations would come and go, each following the guidance of the respective Oracle of Tides. Since that day, they have been the guardians of Ansuldo, waiting for their destined to open its gate. In the new era, memories of the nomadic days live on in classic tales, retelling the deeds of great explorers and formidable warriors. The most popular, by far, is the Battle of Fate's Guyot. A story with so many versions, it may very well be just a myth. To the best of their abilities, historians have pieced together hints from various retellings of the battle, some even dedicating their lives to the subject. It is generally accepted as fact that the Dockery almost went extinct while crossing the territory of a gigantic sea slug. What happened next is a matter of much debate depending on the interpretation of key passages and the credibility of certain sources. Some claim that the Battle of Fate's Guyot never happened, dismissing it as fabrication meant to scare off would-be pillagers and ancient Dockery treasures. This theory is mostly seen as a stretch, however, given that such looters' inability to breathe underwater would already be deterrent enough. Some historians say that the giant sea slug would be defeated when the Dockery made their last stand on a flat-top seamount, giving the story its title. For others, the scriptures about sunken ruins are simply too consistent to be ignored. According to this version of events, the nomads sealed the monster away when they realized they couldn't defeat it. The key was to be split into 3 equal parts, which waited somewhere in the deep blue for future heroes brave enough to get rid of the world of this threat. The end. Okay, I think I've seen that, and I don't know how to access it. It looks like I need to do the sun and moon on the specific parts of the ocean. It doesn't work. Kukar the Unyielding. Of the many events from the times of the Ovates, many consider the foundation of the kingdom in the clouds to be the most significant. It was back in the early days when the world was still being shaped. Once they had completed the islands, they started working on the travel golems. The Ovates first built Yeet and Extol and rejoiced at the ease with which they could activate them using power words. But for Mesa Island, something more was needed, a sentient golem. One that would not simply obey commands but carry purpose. The reason was that the specific island was at sea level, but the Ovates had seen in their dreams it needed to be propped up way higher. Indeed, in the future, there would be a great flood, and for the world to survive, Mesa Island would have to remain above water. Although that future was a very distant one, the Ovates remained as selfless as ever in their dedicated and harmony and balance. Thus they built Kukar, but alas, found themselves unable to give it sentience. For embracing the flow of things, the Ovates held firm for their belief that their part in saving Mesa Island had been played. They moved on to completing the vision they had seen in shared dream, and from the essence of their very clouds conjured the sky giants. There would come a time when the Ovates would go extinct, and it would fall to the sky giants to keep watch. They would be tasked with establishing a council in the clouds to oversee three very important things. First of which was to keep watch over the elements. While the flood was unavoidable, maintaining balance would remain a challenge unless the new Ovates arrived. Secondly, they would be the gatekeepers of the Sea of Stars, carefully vetting those who would seek to travel between worlds. Lastly, there was the matter of Kukar. It remained incomplete, and so they would need to be on the lookout for a wielder of magic potent enough to make the construct sentient. In the end, it was the Great Eagle who helped them in this. Nowadays, few are aware of Kukar's purpose, most believing it was nothing more than an impressive feat of masonry. And even from a prophetic standpoint, there is no real way to know whether it was to withstand the coming flood, but until then, Kukar's role would remain a passive one, holding on with the ever-firm grip. It would stand tall, inspiring mortals as a testament to stoicism and true dedication. One need only lay eyes upon the construct once to understand where it got its title, Kukar the Unyielding. Okay, that's awesome. And I'm going to end it there. I hope you enjoyed the most depressing episode so far, and the most lore-based episode as well. I hope to see you again in the next episode. So thank you for watching, and have a wonderful evening. Good night.